Showing off, don't wanna have to wait tonight. Wait tonight. Better off, I'm gonna find my way tonight. Wait tonight. Won't you talk to me? I wanna heal your sorrows. Just talk to me. We'll make a new tomorrow. Talk to me. One night to find the answer. Talk to me. What makes this heart beat faster?
Welcome to the family Pegasus.
Patty and I have been designing this for about a year. We're using Tinkercad for our design. Tinkercad is an AutoCAD-based program. It's free. It's online. You can access it from any computer device, and it does a really nice job kind of giving you a concept. It's not construction quality detail, but it's enough to get you going. But here's the overview of our design. It's a Ford 2018 long wheelbase high roof. We have swivel seats in it, and as you can see, we've got an L-shaped bed. And the reason we went with the L-shaped bed, one for each of us, a couple reasons. One, Patty's a night owl. She likes to stay up late, whereas I'm an early riser. So instead of climbing over each other as we got in and out of bed, we decided to try this concept. Also, as young retirees, we do hit the bathroom a lot. So instead of waking up in the middle of the night and climbing over each other to get to the bathroom, we thought this would be a more ideal setup. And thirdly, sometimes I or Patty may not be in the van. Maybe we had to go home for some event, in which case it makes it a lot easier to invite my brother or my sister out, or a friend out. Same with Patty, and you don't have that awkward getting in the same tight bed with each other. So that's the reasons for our L-shaped beds. But if you look here, and this is a 3D program. We originally designed it with one opening on the passenger side, one slider, but the van we finally got had two sliders, one on each side. So we had to make some accommodations for that. What we've got here is a galley. As you come in the traditional slider, we've got a galley with a stove, storage area, and a sink. And under the stove, we've got a refrigerator freezer. And under the sink, we've got storage for food and supplies. Also, we wanted to, while we're not using it as a galley, that they would all have a countertop on them, so that it just appears to be one big countertop for a work surface. And above the galley, we've got a storage space for food and for plates and pans and that kind of thing. Behind the galley is our wet bath, and it's a 24 by 32 inch shower pan with a cassette toilet in it, and you can see it's elevated. And the reason we did that was to get over the wheel well, which kind of sits right over here. So we lose 10 inches of height, so when you do take a shower, you just kind of have to hunch over a little bit, but it does give us space above the wheel well to put this. We also have under here a 15-gallon gray water tank. So our gray water tank stays in the van with us. We don't have to deal with that freezing. And we also will have a solenoid activated drain valve so that we can responsibly dump the tank as needed. In the aisleway, which is about a 24-inch aisle, we have, it shows a water tank here. You can see the little cat, but that's a 15 or 25-gallon water tank. And then right above it so that'll be a step. We'll build it out. There'll be a step above it, and that's where the cat's kitty litter will be. So it allows us to climb into bed. On my side, on the bed, you can see it's a kind of a Murphy-like bed where it folds up against the wall during the day. That gives us more room in the aisle, and also underneath the bed, plenty of storage. Now, right down here at this end of the bed, you see the black box, and that is an Energy 1100 watt, 100 amp hour lithium battery system. In addition to that, we'll have an additional 1 or 2 lithium batteries, giving us about 2,200 to 3,500 watts total storage in the van. On the roof, we'll have 400 watts of solar, and the van came with a heavy-duty alternator and also a second battery under the driver's seat. So we'll use that to recharge the batteries. Up front here, we have a small cabinet / seat, and this is designed, it was going to be permanent, but because we now have a door here, we thought, well, let's just make this movable. So normally we would use this passenger side slider. However, if the scenery dictates and it's nicer to go in and out the other side door, we could slide this seat storage unit to the other side and keep it there while we're in a certain campground, and then come and go through that door instead. Above there, where there's another storage area, and we'll set the design of that so that when I'm laying in the bed, that when I sit up, I don't whack my head. So that's why that sits right there. As you work towards the back, towards Patty's bed, it's a fixed bed with our garage underneath it. And that will also have a storage unit up here, and that can be a bigger one because it's above her feet. And then we will have one window put in right here so that we can look out this side as needed. Also gives us some ventilation in conjunction with the max air fan on the ceiling. Under Patty's bed in the back, we have storage for 2 Elliptigo bikes. Our Elliptigo bikes is something we thoroughly enjoy. That's one of the things we want to do. We've got this cardio tourism bent where we like to go to places and frankly exercise, whether it's hiking or biking with our Elliptigo bikes. And I'll show a picture of the Elliptigo bike here. And that is our overall van look. And we also have, I didn't mention, underneath in the counter here, the red box. It's not really that big, but we have a Truma combination heater system, which heats our water and also heats the space in the van. And that will be LP gas driven. But the beauty of that is it's one unit, and there's only one small entrance on the side, a 3-inch hole in the side of the van for both your water heater and your space heater. And we intend to have the LP gas be in a propane tank underneath the van. So that's our overview of our van, and our next video will show you how we're doing on our van build. If you do have questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. And again, the Tinkercad, it's a great tool, great for visualization. It really helped us to decide on how we wanted our layout. And there's a pretty extensive free library of items like these wheels. I mean, I didn't build these wheels or these seats. Somebody else built them, and you just kind of copy and paste them into your drawing.
Bets are off. I'm gonna find my way tonight. Way tonight.
Like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Thank you.